Welcome back to another episode of the Healing Journey podcast. Today, we're diving deep into a crucial topic, giving yourself permission to heal. Did you know that many people struggle with the idea of being worthy of healing?
Absolutely precious. It's fascinating and somewhat alarming. Healing isn't just about moving on, it's about allowing ourselves to feel and process. What do you think holds people back from giving themselves that permission?
I believe a lot of it has to do with societal expectations. People often think they need to put on a brave face or move on for others' sake.
Right, but what they don't realize is that healing starts within. It begins when you say, I'm ready to be whole again. Today, we're going to unpack that idea and look at how we can truly embrace our healing journeys.
Let's talk about that first step, permission. What does it really mean to give ourselves permission to heal?
Great question, Precious. To me, it means acknowledging our pain and allowing ourselves to feel it without judgment. Often, we think we need to forget or ignore our wounds, but healing requires the opposite.
Exactly. And it's not just about feeling the pain, but also about embracing the journey. Slowing down and not pretending to be okay. What do you think about that?
It's essential. Slowing down allows us to truly listen to ourselves. Many people rush through their emotions, thinking they're being strong, but in reality, they're just delaying the healing process.
That reminds me of the Shape Soul October campaign. It encourages individuals to release guilt and shame. How can we implement that in our lives?
Releasing guilt starts with self-compassion. We must remind ourselves that it's okay to feel what we feel. We often carry unnecessary burdens of guilt for prioritizing our own needs.
So true. And I think a lot of people fear that if they give themselves permission to heal, they might disappoint others. But isn't it ultimately about choosing oneself?
Definitely. Choosing yourself is not selfish. It's necessary for growth. When we heal, we can better support others too. It's a win-win.
Exactly. And that leads us to the idea that our healing doesn't start when others approve. It starts when we say, "Yes, I deserve this." What's your take on that?
I completely agree. Often, we wait for validation from others before we take the leap into healing. But the moment you realize that your approval is enough, that's when transformation begins.
It's empowering, isn't it? To understand that we don't need anyone else's permission, just our own. And that's the essence of the campaign, out of shape within impact beyond.
And it's a reminder that our healing journey is unique to each of us. No one else can dictate our timeline or our path. It's personal.
Exactly. So, to our listeners, remember that you are allowed to say yes to your healing. What are some practical steps you can take today to give yourself that permission?
Start small. Maybe it's journaling your feelings or simply taking a moment to breathe and reflect. Each step counts.
And that's just the beginning. Once you start, you'll find that healing can be a beautiful journey of self discovery. Thank you for joining us today on the Healing Journey podcast. Remember, you have the right to prioritize your healing.
Absolutely. We hope you feel inspired to take that first step and give yourself permission to heal.
Don't forget to check out the Shape Soul October campaign for more resources and support.
And until next time, keep choosing yourself. And remember, your healing is your journey.